morning, YouTube. Mike here, another video. Oh man, I've been still been busy. I thought I was slowing down a little bit, but not really. That kind of fooled me. I just had a couple of slow days and back up on it again. And yeah, just want to let you guys know it is gonna be like that sometimes. And but this week just wanted to catch up with you guys. Didn't want to make anything too long this week. Just wanted to check in with you. I am doing good. I think not the last video, maybe the one before that, I told you guys I got with Old Republic. They actually been doing pretty good. I like their system. I like their online portal, and they pay fast. So yeah, Old Republic is a good warranty company to get with. I would definitely recommend them. Just a little work getting them, because they require different things than other warranty companies. Like the certificate of insurance is definitely something that you got to get done through your insurance. You can't just send it to them. They have to get other endorsements and stuff like that. So anyway, somebody wrote me an email. I didn't get to respond to it. It's just so much. I just saw it this morning, had to get on the road. He asked me a question. Let me not mess it up real quick, but he did ask me a question. I might as well answer it on this video. And he asked me, he said, one of them on the back of my shirts, it said licensed and insured. Now, yeah, I'm insured. You guys know what insuring, getting general liability insurance, getting a certain amount, whatever the warranty company requires. So that's the good base to start off of. Licenses, I just have my I'm in Palm Beach County, so it's called business tax receipt, but it's pretty much like an occupational license. You don't necessarily need it, but I'll share a story with you. I had a COD call, and and this is another thing too. This is going into the story, but recently my dad asked me about the Better Business Bureau, getting hooked up with them. I looked into it. I didn't want to pay the price that they wanted to and the yearly fee, but this story leads me into why I might do it. But had a COD call, came in through my website, actually. Like, she wrote and I get a couple calls through my website a year. I would say a year, but usually I don't get that much. I get a lot through Yelp and Google. But anyway, she got my information, but so when I got there, I asked her, I'm like, how'd you I always ask everybody this, all COD calls, how'd you get our information? How'd you find my company? So I just have an idea. She's like, I went on Home Advisor and saw your name, which I'm not with Home Advisor. They've been trying to get me, and I'm just not gonna pay for the leads or anything like that. But I don't know how she saw me, but she didn't want to pay Home Advisor's prices, so she took my name and went to Google. No, she went to the Better Business Bureau first. Didn't see that, but then she went on, because she used to work for the city. So she's like, you're the only company that had your business tax receipt, so I just went with you. I'm like, I didn't know that. She just said, it's just the small things sometimes that get you selected over other companies. So it's not like you necessarily, I don't know where you guys are located, but I don't know if you guys need a business license for where you are, but down here you necessarily don't need it. But I just was doing it because it was only $30 a year, and to keep me updated with the state and stuff like that. So so yeah, she chose me because of that. So that's why I said, licensed and insured, that's just what it is. And so just to clarify that, if you wanted to know, you don't necessarily need a license to do this, depending on where you're at. Just look up your, laws in your city, state, whatever. So, yeah, that's that. But I've been getting a lot of COD calls this, I want to say, this last quarter of the year. For some reason, I'm like, man, I'm getting a lot more COD calls every week. I'm thinking that it's slow, but I'm getting more COD calls, and I'm like, it's finally turning around. Like, that's why I said I didn't put any advertisements out there. And it's funny, a customer asked me yesterday, how much do I pay for advertisements and stuff like that, and I told him I don't pay any advertisements. I just do a lot of work for warranty companies, and that's how I get a lot of my COD calls. So, but now I'm starting to get COD calls from customers, that just looking at me organically from Google or Yelp. So, and referrals. I still get a lot of referrals. So, that's one thing that if you start your first year and you don't pay for advertisement and you slowly just hand out your cards and you just, I want to say a year or two maybe, it'll start to all cycle back around where now your calls, people are calling in, they know your service, they know your company, your card has been passed around, so you just gotta hang in there because you hear. I watched Appliance Bootcamp yesterday. I came in on the live kind of late, but he was talking about how he does mostly cash COD calls, and the more experience you have, the more you been in this for a good amount of time, you're gonna want to get to the COD calls or the collect calls, the cash calls, because you get your money right then and there. It's your customer, and it's just, I don't know, it's a better feeling. You getting you're getting paid directly through it. You organically got this customer. It wasn't, like warranty companies, they give you customers, and that customer, might call you back for other stuff or stuff that's not covered under the warranty, but initially you got it through the warranty company, which doesn't matter. You got a customer, but I'm just saying the feeling, how it feels, because when I'm going to COD calls, it just made me feel like, okay, these people chose me out of all these other companies out here. I got to make sure I put my best foot forward, and that's just how it goes. I might prioritize COD customers more than warranty customers. I mean, I do all customers the same, but if I have to add a job on today, I would rather add on a COD call than a warranty customer. That warranty customer can wait tomorrow, because usually, today's Friday, but I do work Saturdays, but you know what I'm trying to say. Usually, once that job is authorized, you're stuck with that job usually. Very seldom does warranty companies want to reassign you if the job is already authorized to complete. So once you got that authorization and you order parts, sometimes you can buy a little time depending on the customer. Some customers I want to get to back fast, get them done. I'll be honest with you, I have customers that are a nuisance, or they're just, some customers are not the best, and that's why when you say warranty customers versus COD customers, I really wanted to touch on that, because warranty customers, they're a little different from COD customers. COD customers, I tend to not get a lot of going behind other companies. I don't get a lot of that, rarely get that. Warranty customers, you're gonna get that a lot, going behind companies all the time, and it's kind of annoying, but at the end of the day, you have to flip it and use that to your advantage, especially if you fix what another company didn't fix. It's like, it puts you ahead of the game, puts you like, oh wow, this guy really knows his stuff, or whatever the case may be. So it's it's a good and a bad thing. Sometimes it's annoying, but COD customers, a lot easier to deal with. I haven't had any COD customers really haggle me on prices like that. My prices, like I said, my area is a little different, and I service a lot of middle class to upper areas, so I tend to not have any problems with the service call or anything like that. And then I don't really beat people's heads up with the labor. Like I had a dishwasher yesterday. The call was a not draining. So I get there, as soon as I hit the drain button, I automatically hear what's going on. And it might have took me 10 minutes to really diagnose it. Once I hit drain, I heard it, I stopped it. I'm like, all right, something's in the drain pump. That drain pump is on a Whirlpool dishwasher, so it's a little tab, you hit it, you turn it. That's it. Got me a towel, popped it open, some glass fell out, popped it back on, hit drain, drained out. I charged him $115, I mean, he was a Yelp customer, and I was in and out, and that's just how it went. I could have probably charged him more, especially if I would have went by the Blue Book. The Blue Book definitely would have told me to charge him more. But he was a new customer. It literally, I was there less than 20 minutes, and that's just what it is. And like I said, I own my own business, so I can charge whatever I want, and it's only me, and my overhead is not. And that's just one call out of the 6 I did yesterday. So yesterday I had 6, today I have 6. So, which are great days. I like when I do 6. It's not like I'm out all day and I can just take my time. But that's like a good number for me. I like doing 6, 7 jobs. That's how I know I'm really making money. But I can make money with 2, 3 jobs in a day though. So that's the thing about appliance repair. It all depends on how you approach these jobs, and what's the actual problem. So yeah, definitely. So when you have your warranty customers and your COD customers, once you start working it, you'll notice the difference. I will say sometimes dealing with customers who aren't paying any money out their pocket, sometimes they're a little easier to deal with depending on the situation, because they're not paying any money out their pocket. It's always gonna be a more pleasant time. But sometimes you don't know what experience they've had with the warranty company prior, and they're just bringing that experience into the repair now, and it's just like, come on guy, I'm just trying to fix it. Or the whole they give you the, oh, I just want it replaced, you're the 4th guy here. You know how that goes. I was watching DC Appliance Repair, and he was going through the same. All of us go through this. You're gonna go through it if you're starting your own business or working for a company. And like I said, I always encourage people to either start your own or work for somebody, because that's how I started. I worked for somebody and I got the knowledge I needed, and then I was able to transition and run my own. But sometimes people can't work. You can apply jobs and you might not find a job. So starting your own, and everything, you can find most of your information on YouTube. Especially I just subscribed to it's 24 Techs TX. I forgot Appliance Repair. Yeah, a lot of good videos too on Samsung and their ice maker issues, and just there's a lot of stuff you can learn on YouTube, and I constantly see new things. I can't even keep up sometimes, because lately I've been so busy with just work and other things. I haven't really been on YouTube that much, so I'm trying to just make more time. That's pretty much it. But you can't really make it. You got to do what you got to do. Just got to manage it a little better, So again, yeah, so just checking in with you guys this week. It looks like I'm probably gonna be busy up until I'm leaving for this trip at the end of December, and that's a good thing. The trip we already paid for. It's pretty much paid for now, but that's just is what it is. And man, all I can say is appliance repair is the best trade that you can get into with no real restrictions as far as what where am I going? What you have to do as far as starting your own business. It's not really that much you have to do. So if you're getting into the business, you might as well get into it now before it becomes popular and lucrative, and now they'll start issuing things where you have to have certain licenses or whatever like that. But yeah, I mean, that's why I try to show guys what's going on every day, and letting them know that I'm still in business, I'm still doing great. It's this is something that you have to just put your all into, immerse yourself into, and just keep up with it. Like I'm headed to a stove right now. It's a gas stove. Bake and broil's not working, so I gotta basically see what's going on with that. I'm here in South Florida. I don't run into gas too much, but here and there I do. And usually it's natural gas, propane I'm running into. So, but anyway, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subscribers, and yeah, just thanks for the love, man. Appreciate it.